So thank you so much for availing yourselves to join this lesson, and I hope that you guys enjoy it, right? For those that don't mind, can you guys just mute your cameras and your mics so that I am the only one speaking at the present time? I'd greatly appreciate that, right? Right, guys? Please just mute your mics, right? And then hide your faces so that I'm the only one who's speaking at this present time. And then also, if you guys can, just recommend in the student groups to join this lesson because it's gonna be very, very fun, right? So, allow me to share my screen, guys, before I go any further. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, that's good, right? So if you can see my screen, we are now going to start with the content. But before that, allow me to just have a quick intro of myself, right? So let me take you to our official company website where you are able to see our students' testimonials for accounting so that you guys know that you guys are dealing with a real tutor, all right? So I hope you guys can see. This is our official website of Dripanomics, right? We offer all first year modules, second year modules, and third year modules relating to BCom. So best believe that you guys are in safe hands, right? This lesson is free, and we're gonna be tutoring free for throughout the whole period of February to make sure that you guys are in safe hands, right? Let me just accept people, right? Because they need to be added. Okay, fine, right? So let me just come here. So we tutor accounting, economics, commercial law, mathematical analysis, MABE, FRAM, extended, BAG, and whatnot, right? So best believe you are in safe hands when I say this. So our website is very easy. It has all the information that you might need. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. We upload information here so that you guys are able to get to know more about us. But what I want to show you guys first is our testimonials before we actually start with the content itself, right? So I think we should just come to this part. Just give me a moment. So basically, here are a few of our testimonials, guys, when it comes to tutoring. So this was accounting 1A. She literally went from 35% in the first semester test to passing with a distinction. So that is just remarkable on its own. And I'm sure that you guys are also striving for that, right? I assume everyone here is striving for a distinction, yes? If yes, just give a thumbs up so that we can all be in agreement. Everyone here is striving for a distinction, right? Good. So by starting with us very early, it gives you a great advantage because we're gonna be covering work at a good pace, and we're gonna be explaining stuff that are gonna be tested, and we're gonna teach you the format and everything that it is that you need to know. All right. Okay. So this was one of the students. Uh, this is for Maeve. Here she got 27 out of 45, which is like 70 something. But in the first test she did badly. Here the person wasn't sure if they were going to qualify for the semester test because they joined us late. But we managed to save her semester, and she actually passed very well. She got around the 70s. So yeah, we did very good in relation to that, right? And then this is for maths, and then this is for FRAM is 88% and whatnot. So our testimonials really 87. This is for accounting, as you can see. Our testimonials really speak for themselves. And yeah, in your own spare time, guys, you're more than welcome to check it out. And if you need any tutoring, please make sure that you contact the right relevant people at Dripanomics Tutorials so that we can help you in relation to that, right? Fine. Also, we have a YouTube channel, right? That which we would like you guys to subscribe to. Do you guys follow us on YouTube? Are you guys subscribed to our YouTube channel? Give me a thumbs up if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please comment in the WhatsApp group where you got this link. The UJ First Become Accounting Economics group, right? Where I'm always chatting to you guys. Chat in that group now. Can someone just say, hey guys, follow Dripanomics on YouTube so that people, can see the quality that we're offering to you guys for free of charge. Send the link to the channel. Definitely we will do so. Let me just do that now actually before we start, right? So there's someone who already wants the link, so let's just do that now before we start, right? And what do you mean you guys don't know, guys? So how are you guys not following us on how you guys not subscribed to our YouTube channel? Are you guys new in the group or what? Say hey guys, please follow Dripanomics in the group so that we can start. In the group I just sent the link. So, background story about me, guys. I am a final year student studying BCom Business Management, and I major in accounting and economics, right? I've done accounting since high school, so I have almost half a decade or more than half a decade of experience with accounting. So, best believe me when I say that we are really good with accounting, right? We have been in the game for a while, and we continue to assist students, and that's our goal. Our goal is to make sure that everyone is sorted, right? So that is good. I'm a very funny person, right? You guys will later notice, but funny people don't say that they're usually funny. So now there's expectations. You guys thinking Trevor Noah vibes? No, it's not that serious. But hopefully you guys laugh, right? If you don't laugh, hey, then it's, how do I say it? How do I say it? If you guys don't laugh, then it's a tough crowd, yeah? Tough crowd. But hopefully you guys laugh and you guys engage with me here, ne? So let us start with accounting. But no one in the group said, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So now I'm sure. I'm not sure if you guys are sleeping or what's happening. Why is there no one typing in the WhatsApp group chat, guys? What's happening? Are you guys sleeping or what? You guys are just here to show your face, but you're not really with us. Is there someone speaking? If you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to unmute your mics and stuff, right? But I'm still waiting for someone to send a message in the group on WhatsApp. No one's saying anything. Why? Why, guys? You guys are disappointing me, eh? Okay, fine, right? Where to now? So now I'm going to present the slides for accounting 1A, that which we prepared for you guys to enjoy, right? So stay tight, guys, and please listen. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask, and I'm here to assist you. There is no such thing as a wrong answer, right? And yeah, guys, I'm telling you now, you are in for a ride. So have a jolly good show. So Dripanomics tutorials, accounting 1A, right? We're dealing with conceptual framework. Who here is familiar with conceptual framework? Conceptual framework, theory of accounting, high school vibes. Is there anyone getting some idea? No one? Is this a new thing to you guys? Conceptual framework? You're more than welcome to type in the chat box. You're more than welcome to think, send an emoji, react. Is this new to you guys? What's happening? A thumbs up suggests that you guys uh, have heard of conceptual framework. There's Nduvo here who's crying. Who here is doing accounting for the first time? Just chat in the chat box. I am doing accounting for the first time. Just type that in the chat box, right? So that we know. And guys, if you're doing accounting for the first time, do not worry. We are here for you, right? I am personally here for you since I'll be your tutor. So you have nothing to worry about. All right? Do not stress. I am going to simplify this to the best of my ability to make sure that you are sorted. It's new. Didn't do accounting in high school. I did do accounting for the first time. I'm doing it for the first time. Okay, so people are doing this for the first time, right? So they're not familiar with this. Okay, interesting. My job is to teach you guys accounting. So, what is conceptual framework? One might ask, right? We need to first, when dealing with a topic for any module in university, we need to look at the learning objectives, right? And for unit 1, conceptual framework, for you guys, you need to know what it is. You need to know the objective. You also need to know qualitative characteristics of useful financial information, elements of financial statements, and additional useful self-study things to know, right? That's what you need to know for accounting. So let us begin. What is conceptual framework? It is a framework, right, or a tool that international accounting standards boards use, right, in developing and revising standards that are concept based. This conceptual framework offers assistance also to those that prepare financial reports and also how to prepare them. How does it do this, guys? It helps the preparer, right? Okay, another point. Let's think. Who do you guys think prepare financial statements for a company? Talk to me. Who do you guys think prepare financial statements for a company? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Who do you think prepares financial statements for a company? You're more than welcome to type in the chat box or ask. It's the accountant. Yes, blessing, right? So the accountants that work for that respective company are the ones that prepare the financial statements for the entity. And then it is external auditors that then audit those financial statements that are prepared by the accountant for the company to make sure that the information is right and just. All right. So they're basically saying that conceptual framework helps the preparer, which is the accountant for the company, keep consistent accounting policies for transactions or other events when no standard applies or when a standard allows the preparer to choose between accounting policies. It assists all parties understand and interpret standards. But what is important for you guys to know is the conceptual framework does not supersede any formal accounting standard such as IFRS or IAS, right? It doesn't supersede any formal accounting standard. It is just what is recommended, right? Or it is what is used in addition. All right. This is what is used in addition. Are you guys following? Before I continue, is everyone okay with what I just said? Can someone just unmute themselves and maybe have a conversation with me? Talk to me, guys. So far, is everyone understanding? Just say yes, I understand so far. Thank you.
Yes, I understand so far. Thank you.
Absolutely not a problem. So now that you guys understand, I am glad now to continue. All right. Okay, so I have a question for you guys, right? Which I expect you guys to engage with me in relation to this one, right? I have a question. Let me go back to that question. Why do companies have financial reports that are similar? Why do you think that when companies, perhaps those that are listed on the JSE, which is the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, why do you think that they have similar financial reports? This is just the general question that I'm posing to you guys, which would be important for a test. Why do you think companies, even if they're in different industries, perhaps have a similar financial reporting system or financial reports that are similar? You guys can raise your hand or you can chat in the chat box. They are required to follow standardized accounting principles and frameworks that ensure consistency, comparability, transparency in their financial reporting. Exactly, Letu. You're absolutely correct, right? Because all businesses are required to follow the IFRS standards when recording. Exactly. Most of you guys are correct in what you're saying, right? But also, companies that are in different industries, right, have to prepare similar financial reports so that a user, right, which is a potential investor or existing shareholder or investor or creditor or lender, is able to make a financial decision based on the information that is presented before them, right? So we need to use the same matrix, guys, when making a decision to choose who is best. You understand? For example, let me give a practical example of what I'm saying. For us to know, right, who is faster between animals, it is better if we compare a cheetah to a cheetah because cheetahs are known for being fast. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? It would be very unfair, right? It would be very unfair to judge the intelligence of. It would be very unfair to judge an intelligence of a cheetah on its basis to swim, because cheetahs are not primarily known for their swimming, but rather being on the ground, hunting and running and so forth. Are you guys following? So that is the situation, right? That is why financial statements are prepared in a similar manner, so that a user, right, so that a user can make an informed decision based on the information that is presented towards him or her. Are you guys following? So that is why you can find in different industries where we have Nando's and mining, their financial reports are prepared in a manner that is very similar. But you're like, these are different industries. You're like, how though? It is because within those different industries, users are still needed to make financial decisions based on those industries, and they need to make sure that they invest in what is best for them. You understand? Is everyone following?
Yes, we understand.
Absolutely not a problem. Makwena, yes, the video will be on YouTube. It will be uploaded, but don't leave because this is just the intro. We just started, right? Belinda here says, so can we say that they are using those standards and processes in order to ensure that an investor understands the financial statements fast, or is it has to work as an advantage for an investor as they are one being targeted? So yes, usually they need to be prepared in a similar manner because they need to uh, be accountable to the standards as people have mentioned previously, right? But also we can also add in addition to that is that they also need to be made in a similar manner so that it's easier for an investor or a potential user to read that information, absorb it, and make a financial decision. Are you guys following? Okay, that's good, right? If you guys are lost, you're more than welcome to just ask and I'll assist you. Don't worry. So, fine. Now we come to this. What is the objective of financial reporting? According to Conceptual Framework, guys, the objective is to provide financial information about the reporting entity, right? So financial reports, guys, basically give financial information about the reporting entity. So you know how much profits are made, where the company is standing in terms of its assets and its liabilities. You are finding all of that information so that you can make what? An economic decision. You understand? So an investor takes that information into account to be like, I want to invest in that company, right? A bank needs that information to be like, I can loan you money and I am guaranteed to some extent rather that you will pay me back. A creditor needs those financial statements to be like, no, I can give you stock on hand and then you will pay me back later because your company is in good standing. Are you following, guys? Is everyone okay? Good, 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 good. I'm glad that everyone's following. If you guys have a question, you're more than welcome to unmute or chat in the chat box as well, right? Fine. They saying it is to provide financial information about the reporting entity that is useful to existing and potential investors, lenders, and creditors. I told you guys, existing and potential investors. Who's existing? It is the current shareholders, the people that already have a stake in the company. Who are potential? Potential investors are those that perhaps are looking to invest. As DJ Maporisa would say, ke sa lebella lebella, a ka nyala ladies. Do you guys know that? Do you guys know who Maporisa is? If you don't know Maporisa, you are in the wrong country, right? So potential investors are those that are they are scanning, guys. They are scanning. In football, we scan the ground. Level, akanyala, ladies. Do you understand? We're looking. We're not looking to commit yet, but we want to observe that information. Give it to us so that we can make a decision. You understand? Good, good. I'm seeing people laugh. Guys, you must tell them in the group that this is the best comedian you can find, guys. And then lenders. When you talk about lenders, it is who? It is the bank, of course. Banks need to know, guys, if you're in good standing for them to borrow you money. Otherwise, they can't give you money because they're in the business of what? They're in the business of giving people money for a return. Is everyone following? Those are the lenders. They give people money for a return. And then creditors are those that are basically gonna be people that give us stock on hand, right? Sometimes, guys, we don't have money to buy inventory now, right? But it can be sold to us on credit and then we can pay the person that sold us that inventory at a later stage. Is everyone following, guys? That's very, very, very good. So we can continue. Ne? And then it says that information that is useful for existing and potential investors in making decisions relating to the entity. So all of that information that is presented, it is to make a decision in the entity itself. The information that is prepared, guys, it is to do what? To make a decision. What is that decision? Could be a decision to borrow money, could be a decision to invest in that company, it could be a decision to give that company stock on hand, and so forth. Those are financial decisions that which need to be made based on viewing the financial reports. Is everyone okay with that, guys? Good. So we can then continue again. So the financial information, right? The financial information about the reporting entity, right, is the economic resource like the assets and income, claims against the entity like liabilities and expenses, and shifts in those economic resources and claims against the entity. So when we're talking about our assets and incomes, right, what are we talking about? We are talking about our vehicle, right, because a vehicle is an asset. PPE, which is property, plant, and equipment. In high school, you guys called it land and buildings. That is also an asset. Investment property is also an asset. Bank is also an asset. Petty cash is also an asset, right? I'm just naming assets for those that perhaps didn't do accounting in high school. Those are things that generate money, right? Those are present economic resources that the entity controls as a result of a past event, right? And then our incomes talk about revenue, rent income, other incomes, right? These are things that bring money into the organization. Are you guys following? I see here that there's Mokwena that has raised her hand. I'm not sure if it's a he or she. Hi, Mokwena. Mokwena, are you raising your hand or are you giving me a thumbs up? Was that a mistake, Mokwena?
Yes.
Not a problem, Mokwena. No, not a problem. So that is the situation that which we're dealing in, right? And then claims against the entities like liabilities and expenses. I told you guys, for us to invest in a specific company, we need to know their standing. How good is their revenue? How good are their expenses? How bad are their liabilities? How much do they owe, and so forth, right? That is very, very important. All right. Okay. And then I told you guys, existing and potential investors, lenders, and creditors. Who we talking about? We are talking about shareholders, speculators, and stakeholders. What is a difference? What is the difference between a shareholder and a stakeholder? Is there someone here that would like to give it a try? Whoever gets this correct, guys, I'll buy them McDonald's. They must just text me in the. They must just text in the group chat that yeah, I got the question right. I deserve McDonald's, and then I'll just private message you guys. What do you think is the difference between a shareholder and a stakeholder? Please don't go to ChatGTP and Google, guys. In the test, it's you and that paper. Ne? This is just a general question. It won't be tested. What is the difference between a shareholder and a stakeholder? Just unmute your mic if you have an answer.
Okay. I would like to give it a try.
Hi Tefu, how are you? Is that how it's
I'm
pronounced?
good. It's actually what is the saying?
Oh, Batseba, okay, Batseba.
Kesharp,
Oshapu, Mupedi, Motsonga, Muzulu.
Kemoped.
Thobela.
The guy
Awarona lena.
Donald Bond.
Awarona leka leka. You can try. In Afrikaans they say what, guys? Ish, I don't know. Yes, but yes.
Okay. I think um stakeholders are people who are affected by the organization's policies, decisions, and activity, and then no, that's shareholders, and then stakeholders. I think it is maybe. Let me just give you a scenario. If someone starts a business,
Mm-hmm.
they're only a business. They can also be a stakeholder in their business. That's how I understand it.
Okay, thank you so much, Batseba, for answering. Ne? I think you deserve Nyana some McDonald's, so thank you so much for that, right? So, guys, there's also Sisanda and Letu. So, just Batseba, just text in the group, hey, McDonald's, don't forget me. I'll private message you. We'll organize something for you tomorrow, all right? Who is here? Sisanda says a shareholder owns shares in the business, and a stakeholder is everyone that is involved and affect the business. Example, customers. Oh, Sisanda Banja. Well done, right? And then Letu also says that a shareholder is an individual or entity that owns shares in a company. A stakeholder is anyone who has an interest in the company, whether financial or not. Wow, you guys are relatively smart. It's like you guys knew these answers. Where do you guys get this? It's like you've been here before, eh? It's like you guys have been here before. What's happening? Wow, what a wow. So these are great answers actually, and everyone is correct. I can't add anything new, right? There's Nduvo here. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. A shareholder is a company owner, and a stakeholder is anyone affected by the company's decision. Good shot. So who are affected as a stakeholder? It's customers, it's suppliers, it's competitors, it's government, and so forth, and the community at large, right? But I'm glad you guys get that. So that is good, right? Where are we? So the decisions, when we refer to decisions, guys, what are we talking about? We are talking about exercising the voting rights in matters involving the entity's economic resources, or to buy, sell, or hold equity and debt instruments, or the settling of loans and other forms of credit, right? So those are the decisions that which a investor or a potential investor or creditor or lender will make. It's either they're gonna exercise voting rights, usually that's who? That's the investors. To buy, usually that's a potential investor. Sell is usually a investor because maybe they want to sell, or hold equity and debt instruments, or to cycle the loans and other forms of credit. Is everyone following me in relation when I'm saying those are the decisions that which are made? Is everyone fine? Everyone's fine, right? That's good. So with our financial statements, guys, we have what we call qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. In order for financial information to be useful to users, it needs to contain certain important characteristics, which are fundamental and enhancing, right? So, fundamental and enhancing, what is meant by this, guys? So, with fundamental, when talking about a partner, which is now that time, because it's Valentine's. Hi, my brothers, my sisters, be careful of this season. They love you today, they hate you tomorrow. But who am I? Who am I? Right? So, when talking about financial statements, when we say fundamental, we are talking about non-negotiable things that which you look for in a partner. So if you say that your partner must have this certain type of look, it is not negotiable. This is what you want. If you say that your partner must have money, this is exactly what you want. You won't negotiate with no broke person here. If you say that your partner must be yellow bone, you know what you want. It's a fundamental characteristics for you. You understand, guys? Just like with financial statements, they have to have fundamental characteristics, right? And then we come to the enhancing characteristics. These are just bonuses. These are just green flags now. Oh, he smells nice. Oh, she baths. Oh, she does this. Oh, she does that. You understand? Those are enhancing. It's like it's a bonus. You understand? Oh, she can cook. Oh, he can do that. You understand? Those are just enhancing. Just like with financial statements need to have what? Fundamental characteristics, but also they can have enhancing. So with the fundamentals, they have to be there. With enhancing, they just make the financial statements much, much better. Are you guys following me, guys? Are you guys following? Is everyone okay? Is there anyone confused perhaps with the example I gave you?
No.
Can you guys just mute your mics quickly? Can I be the only person speaking? Ne? Please, guys, mute your mics. Who is it? Who is it? Mokwena, Mokwena, Mokwena. As we are learning, Mokwena is flirting there. Oh, Baja, Mokwena. Okay, don't do this, Mokwena. Let me just do that. I think it's much better now. Yeah, much better. So is everyone okay with the enhancing, guys? And fundamental? Everyone's fine, ne? Good shot. So let us continue. So with the fundamental qualitative characteristics, they need to have relevance and faithful representation. And then with enhancing qualitative characteristics, they have to have understandability, timeliness, verifiability, and comparability. Right? Timeliness, verifiability, comparability, and what? Let's have another look. Understandability. What is meant by this? They are explained in the next page, right? So, relevance. Guys, when preparing financial statements, right? Information that is useful and has an effect in the decision that which a user will make, in that it helps them evaluate the events in the past, present, or future. Having relevance in the information given to users enables the users to create accurate forecasts, right? Accurate what? Forecasts. Let me just try make this in bold. Accurate forecasts about specific events and have feedback on previous expectations. The relevance of qualitative characteristics need to either be predictive value or confirmatory value, or both. To confirm whether the information at hand is relevant, its materiality needs to be looked at, and if the information is not material, then it's not relevant. Materiality is entity specific. So, what is meant by this? Guys, when preparing financial statements, right, it's important for you to have information that is relevant. So, I have a practical example that which I hope you guys can engage with me, right? So, it's apparent that ShopRite, guys, last year made 256 billion rands in revenue, right? 256 billion. There is approximately 365 days in a year. But they make that much. So I have a question. Do you think that if a truck of ShopRite that had inventory worth 20,000 got damaged, right, it would alter a potential investor from not investing in that specific company? Is that information relevant to you guys? So you know that ShopRite made 256 billion, but there was a truck that got damaged of inventory of 20,000. Do you think that 20,000 will make you be like, ish, yeah, no, they made 256 billion. Mara, that 20,000, I just can't let it go. No, every cent counts with me. No. Every cent counts. Do you think that's how investors should think rationally, guys? No, right? Because that 20,000 is what? It's just a drop of water in a whole ocean, guys. Do you understand? So it is not relevant, or it is not going to alter a consumer's decision, right? Or a potential investor's decision to not invest in that company. Do you understand? However, they say that it's entity specific. Let's say now that there is a street vendor that makes 1,000 rand a week, and then rain comes and it damages her inventory of 400 on a specific day. Ne? Do you think that that information is then relevant to a person who's looking to invest in that potential vendor?
Can you please repeat the question, sir?
So we have a vendor, not the vendor is in the person, a street vendor, guys. I know what you guys are thinking. No. A street vendor, alright? We have a street vendor who makes 1,000 rand a week selling fruits on the side of the road. On one specific day, right? On one specific day, rain comes, right? It rains, it pours, cats and dogs, right? And 400 worth that inventory is damaged. Do you think that that will alter your decision as a investor or a potential investor in investing in that specific company or in that specific street vendor in this context? So we have Esther here with a raised hand.
The call will end in 40 minutes. Did you notice that, sir?
Yes, Esther, I noticed it. Don't worry. While this call ends, we're gonna create a new one. Don't worry, ne? Are you in the group, Esther?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, Esther. We are in this together. Sisonke, don't worry. So, is there anyone perhaps with the answer to the question? So, there's Mpofu here who says yes, definitely. But Seba also, yes. Blessing also, yes. Yes, guys, it will affect the decision you make because you are like, yo, you make 1,000, mara 400 of inventory was damaged. That's 40% of your revenue, if my maths serves me correctly. So it is gonna alter your, it is gonna alter your thing. It is gonna alter your decision making, right? It's gonna alter it, guys. So that is important for you guys to take note. So that's what they say when they say materiality is entity specific. So let me go on to the next page. Faithful representation, right? If you don't understand this, let's think of it in personal relationships because I like to make use of practical examples. That's my way of teaching. Some people love it, some people hate it. But in life, guys, you need to be faithful. I know that this is a very, very difficult conversation to have with my peers. Very difficult. In accounting, we want faithful representation. We are saying, may your financial statements be accurate and may you not lie. Latoya's lies, guys. Latoya's lies. But in accounting, we do not tolerate Latoya's lies. We do not do that. Alright? We don't do that. Just like in accounting, guys, as an accountant preparing financial statements, do not lie and forge figures to incentivize people to invest in numbers that are cooked. You know that the new generation, the slang says cooked. They're in the UK, my brother, you cooked, you cooked. Don't cook up numbers, guys, to make people want to invest in your company. If you know you make 100 rand an hour, don't be like my brother, this will change your life. I make 5,000 rand. Don't do that, guys. In accounting, that is not allowed, right? So that is what they're talking about when they say faithful representation. So now let's come back to the textbook stuff. To have useful financial information, in addition to having relevance, it is also needed to be faithfully represented, right? In that it provides information about the substance of an economic phenomena and its economic reality instead of merely providing its legal form. Three characteristics that faithful representation has to have is completeness, neutral, and free from error. So when they say completeness, guys, they are saying let it not be what you call it. Let it not be half done, right? Let it not be half done. So don't make financial statements and just leave other information just there. So you talk about the assets, but you don't want to talk about your liabilities. No. We have many cars, but you don't want to be honest and say that the bank owns most of them. When now you're in debt, you can't even pay for those cars. Don't do that, right? So your financial statements need to be complete, right? They need to be neutral, right? What do I mean by this? Financial statements need to be prepared by someone who is not biased, right? For example, I am married, right? I have a wife, guys, by the way. I'm married. Yes, I'm young and whatnot. Relax, it's fine. I know what I want in life. Me, I'm serious. So I'm married, right? I work for Dripanomics. I'm married. It's fine. My wife is a very great accountant. When it comes to numbers, she's very good. So I'm like, you know what, baby? No, man. Our business, this thing of tutoring, no, it's tough. It's tough. Please, just prepare financial statements for us that make it seem as if we are very profitable. Can you see that my wife is in a position where she cannot be neutral because there's a conflict of interest now? Are you guys following me though? Like, do you get it? Can you see that she can't be neutral because there's a conflict of interest? My wife is gonna be like, Ash, you know what, baby? I know we are in debt, ne? Mara just for you. We are one away now. No, we are in profit. My wife can actually lose her license, guys, based on that. She can lose practicing accountancy. That's fraud. That is frowned upon in the industry. As an aspiring accountant, and I know some people just want to be accountants to be fraud. Pay back the money. Don't do that, guys. Please behave. Ne? Behave. Accountancy is a serious profession that is well respected. I know some people just grew up wanting to be thieves. This is not the profession nor the industry. Please, guys, respect accountancy. But that is the example for what? Neutral. And then they say it needs to be what? Free from error. So we are saying that when preparing financial statements, can they please be as accurate as possible? Free from error, stating that let it not have so many mistakes that had the customer or had the investor knew prior, they were not going to invest in that company. As humans, we are prone to make mistakes, guys. We are not perfect. You understand? We are not perfect. So even when preparing financial statements, they will not be perfect. But can they be prepared to the best of their ability to an extent where it is so good that you can't tell the difference? Is everyone okay, guys? Guys, I'm cooking, guys. You must just say in that WhatsApp group chat, guys, join this call. This brother is cooking. I'm cooking, guys. You guys are gonna get distinctions. Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm Trevor Noah cooking. And I told you I'm a comedian, but you guys didn't believe me. But away. I think I'm Chris Rock. No, but Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith. I'm not sure. Who's funny, guys? Who's funny? Just chat in the chat box. I'm not sure who's funny. But I'm that person. I'm him, guys. I'm him. So we are continuing, right? While you guys chat in the WhatsApp group chat, letting them know how funny I am, we continue. Because at the end of the day, we need to operate. So, completeness. This is when all information that a user would need to be able to understand the economic events are depicted. So it needs to be complete. People need to understand. Ne? People need to be understand. It's complete. Everything is there for them to be like, okay, I can make a decision. Now. Right? Good shot. Neutrality, as I said, being without bias when selecting or presenting financial information. I spoke about my partner, Kir. I spoke about my wife, right? Yes, I'm 21, but I'm happily married, Manyora. I'm happily married. The streets are cold. And then free from error, lastly. So here it says, how many minutes do we have left? 7. In 7 minutes, we can do so much, guys. In 7 minutes, we can do so much. Academically, of course, academically speaking. Yes, so far, let's take a break. Is there a hand, guys? Is there a hand? Abigail, there's a hand.
Hi, sir.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Zulu, Pedi, Tonga, Venda.
I'm Dwana.
Tswana, so Chovela, Ahere, Alocha, Aushapo. What's your question, ma'am?
So I wanted to ask, would it be possible for you to enlighten us on what we need to know for this semester, like the first semester, in regards to accounting,
The first semester test or the first semester as a whole?
like the syllabus, like
So everything we're covering here is gonna be important. So conceptual framework, you need to know your you need to know your financial statements. So the statement of profit or loss, statement of changes in equity, statement of financial position, and there are 4 statements. Statement of cash flow. Statement of cash flow is covered more in accounting 1B. So for 1A, it's only the 3 statements: cash flow, profit or loss. Profit or loss, financial position, and changes in equity. Statement of financial position is what you call the balance sheet in high school. Statement of profit or loss is what you call the income statement, and then changes in equity is normal changes in equity. You need to know the accounting equation also, that's going to be tested. You need to know your T accounts, right? But all of that we are going to cover, guys. The semester is very long, don't worry. And as long as you guys are here, we are going to be here for a foreseeable future and we're going to be together. But overall, Abigail, those are the most important things that I would say you need to know. Your financial statements, your journal entries, your T accounts, your accounting equation, your accounting theory, your conceptual framework. What we're covering here, as much as I am joking, it's gonna be tested, right? It's very important. Your definitions of an asset, liability, income, expense, equity, all of that is important. Application, reading what is brought to you and being able to apply it is very important because that's how you get marks. I hope I answered your question, Abigail.
Yes, you did, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely not a problem. Right? So we can continue, right? How many minutes do we have left? Let's see. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes is enough. We can just maybe cover one more page. And then enhancing qualitative characteristics. What is enhancing? Enhancing, guys, I said that these are the green flags you see in your partner. Keep bonus. You know, when you get your 13th check at the end of the year, you just spend it on alcohol and groceries and you don't know where it went. That is what we call enhancing characteristics. It's enhancing the financial statements. It's making them better, right? And what is this? Comparability. If your financial statements are prepared in a manner that which are going to be able for investors to compare them to other entities, that is good. It shows that you know what you are doing. Why do people need to compare? They need to compare so that they are able to make a decision on which company to invest in. So, you see Jabu, you see Nkateko. You need to determine, you need to compare. Both are male, right? Who is better between the two? The category needs to be the same, guys. You need to have the same matrix for comparing so that you are able to make a decision. Because with comparing, the aim is to make sure you get to a decision at the end of the day as to which one is best. Are you guys following? 3 minutes, so maybe I can cover one more. Verifiability. The figures that which you present, guys, need to be verified. And who verifies them? It can be internal auditors. No, external auditors as well. It can be companies like KPMG, PwC. You understand? You can pay these companies to verify the financial statements that which you have prepared so that they are legit, so that they are verified, right? On Instagram, we have this verified blue tick, right? But nowadays it can be bought, so even that is crazy business to me. But ideally, those stuff shouldn't be bought. They should be for the real deal. So verifiability, we're talking about the verified blue tick. We are saying no, the information presented by this company is right and just, and us as KPMG or PwC, we acknowledge this. This is real. Nothing is formulated here. Nothing is rigged. Do you guys understand verifiability? Good shot. So now, guys, this is just part one, right? I want to end the lesson here. So can people just relax, go drink water? I'm sending a new link now. We will start again in 5 minutes. Is that fine with everyone? Right. That is fine with everyone, right? That is fine. So you guys are more than welcome to leave now. Go drink water. Please, may all 30 of you guys come back. I don't want any mistakes, hey? I'm keeping tabs here, please. And yeah, we'll continue in the next lesson. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Can't wait to see you. Supper break. It's a supper break this one. I don't eat when I'm do bafana. Bafana. No, don't eat supper and then want to come back. The lesson would have been done. It's just a quick break for water. Fast. And then we are back. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Brought to you by Dripanomics Tutorials.